What's up, everyone? This is Ashley, your community manager for Sky Reacher. Welcome to episode 51 of Ash's Noob to Pro adventure. We are continuing our Desert Chronicles series in today's video. The first thing we are going to do is get the light sources from the flamelets, obtain light sources from flamelets. We need 10. So, pro tip, if you have light sources in your chest back at your island, and you get this quest, just jump back to your island, put them in your inventory, and teleport back to the desert, and it will tick off the quest. But for demonstration purposes, we are going to do it the manual way and go kill us some flamelets. So we are in the mines, and we're going to run all the way to the gold mine and get our flamelet on. You can run all the way to the well, that was lucky. You can run to the diamond mine as well, because the flamelets there also, blue ones, also drop light sources. I think it's easier to get them from the regular ones. So here we go. Oh look, we got one. So I'm gonna run around this room until we get 10. I will likely fast forward our way through this. But we'll see you on the flip side.
I did it all, I played pretend, I moved the mountains to be your friend. I wanna know if it mattered. I would have gone to war for you, I would have bent the earth in two just to get to wherever.
Oh, that didn't take long at all. Let's head back to the desert and give these to the archaeologist. We are also going to continue with a digging deeper 4, I believe. Which is Return to the Archaeologist. So when we talk to him, I'm not sure which one he's going to talk to us about, but we'll see. Says, oh my, that appears the bone fragment that we rebuilt belonged to a massive creature that I'm unfamiliar with. Did anything happen when you placed the artifact? I don't know, did it? We'll see. It increased our mining damage, maybe. I've got some fragments that might belong to something magical. The next one appears to be part of some jewelry. Gear slot item? It was given to me by Sarah after she found it, so I'm not sure where. You should try looking for the rest of the pieces. Okay. So we're gonna come back to that, but let's give him our light sources for lighting the earth. We got the lights, sure did. All right, he's working on it. Oh, here we go. Good luck with whatever you need. Oh, a headlamp. Interesting. Let's look real fast at digging deeper 5 and see. So we're working on the desert medallion artifact. So number 4 comes from palm trees. Number 1, I'm assuming, is the one Sarah gave him that he's going to give to us. Number 3 is a rare flower spawn, and number 2 is from fishing. Okay, well, good to know. We'll work on that a little bit. Let's work on this lighting the path. So we got a fancy headlamp, so let's put it on. Here we go. This probably looks weird with our... looks like the zebra's nose is glowing. I love it. That's adorable. Okay, so the next part of the quest, enter the nest, kill scarabs, and find clues hidden in the nest. All right, so let's get our pony out. Right over to the nest. What are our clues? What do you guys think? What could be the clues? For a little clue to jump down. All right. Okay, so we're in the nest. I had a tip about the clues. I'm gonna start swinging my sword because we're gonna run into scarabs, so we might as well be prepared. The tip God Forgive Me gave me was to stick to the right wall and follow it around, and eventually we'll find all of the clues. So let's go over to the right wall, make our way around. Oh, see, there's something on the ground. So it's a dead bug. So dead bug is our clue. So we're looking for more dead bugs. So we're gonna follow the right wall. It's like follow the yellow brick road, but follow the right wall. Follow the right wall. Follow, 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 follow the right wall. Here we go. We're making our way through the temple, or the, not temple, the nest. Oh, there's one. There's another guy. Okay. I'm just gonna follow the right wall around and around it goes. Where it stops, I don't know. There's another one. We've got one more left. It's a pretty pro tip there. Shout out to God forgive me for that pro tip. Follow, follow, follow the right wall. Oh, last one. So now we just gotta kill scarabs and we're done. So I'm just gonna make my way back through here. That took no time at all. My little bugs. Little bugs, little bugs. One more little bug. There we go. Alright, let's just respawn. So that we can tell Sarah about the clues. Oh, Sarah! Our friend Sarah. We go. And up we go. Run, run, run. Where's Sarah's little house? There it is. Hi, Sarah. Alright, so what was down there? Strange red crystals. And scarabs, definitely. Don't know of any red crystals that would be in the underground area. How are they strange? There were dead scarabs around them. Definitely strange. Are they magical? Nah, more radiation. She likes that thing, huh? Radiation. Did we bring any back? No. Our tools won't work. I didn't try because I already know, but our tools won't work. Right. So we've got pretty strong tools, but they're too hard for us. Let's go talk to the archaeologist, she says, and ask if anything. Oh, okay. Let's go. So we're on a special tool. I think that's what he's going to give us. He barely even finished dusting this off. I think that it's just another piece of broken pottery. We need a special tool. For mining red crystals. He says he might have one of those. What do you need it for? I don't know of any red crystals in this area that would need this tool this strong. No matter. We don't have any extra at the moment, so you'll have to go collect the materials for another. I gave you the headlamp for free, so you'll need to get the resources yourself. What do we have to do? Well, it looks like we already have the scarab husks and the terror teeth. We need rhodium ingots. You know what? I think I have rhodium in my inventory already. Yeah. So let's go smelt it. We'll go to the Citadel. Smelty, smelty. Drink water. Don't forget. Okay. The smelter guy in the Citadel is over here by Maya. Our pal Maya. There's Maya. All right, Ethan is our smelter. So, how about we use that flames we got? Okay. So we've got all our stuff. Let's return to the archaeologist. The archaeologist is making us run all over the place. Right, give it a minute to load. Okay. Ah, there we are. He was beginning to think we wouldn't find all the materials. We're experts. Oh, there he goes. Ta-da! A new chisel. Okay. Now let's get rid of all this stuff. All right. Hotbar. All right. Given by the archaeologist to help mine rubies, deals 625 mining damage. All right. So it wants us to go mine some ruby. So let's do that. Where's our pony? We need our pony. All right, so pro tip, the room that DV is inside the sarcophagus, I believe that is the room that has the most ore. But if you don't want to do that, you could just mine right here. You could sit here in like AFK mine and get ruby to spawn. But I want to show you that room because for reasons. But if we stick to the right wall, we will come across that room. So let's follow the right wall. Follow the wall. First, gonna go in this room. This is not the room we want. This is the room I want. So there is a bunch of ore right here. Right when you get in the entrance, right? So you can mine all of this and get your ruby to spawn. There's a group right here that you can mine away and clear until the ruby spawns. Then there's this huge block of resources where ruby spawns. We're gonna come back to this room in the Farlight Crystal video. There is a Farlight Crystal back behind here. That I'll show you just for funsies. Let me clear a path. Scarabs would leave us alone. Jeez, rude. Alright, so if you come into this cave, turn around, and it's up here above the entrance. But we're gonna come back and do that later. So again, there's ore here, and then here's DV and his sarcophagus, and there's a bunch of ore over here. So I'm gonna fast forward through this while we try to get our 50 ore blocks. I will see you guys on the flip side. Enjoy the music.
Something about this has changed. I wanna feel you close again. Don't let go. No, I don't want this to end. Whoa. Remember the start when you're back in my heart again. Like blood on a pen. Would it matter then? When everything starts to fade, I'm back like it's yesterday. Would it almost end? Would it matter then?
We got 50. I didn't realize. Okay, I don't think that should have happened because it said 50 and we've only gotten 29. That's an odd bug. Interesting. It looks like we also just finished a collection. Let me show you. Under ores, I believe. Yep, so we just got an extra amplifier. Very nice. Let's return to Sarah. I'm gonna respawn. That's odd. That's weird. I wonder if the parameters changed, but the quest text didn't. I just accidentally went right back through the tunnel. My bad. Right, well, let's go talk to Sarah. Where's my pony? Right. Come on, pony. We gotta talk to our friend Sarah. That's very strange. I don't. I'll have to report that bug. All right. Hello, Sarah. Oh, we're still alive. We have the crystals to show her. She says they look like rubies. Definitely not radiation, but there's no way they're magic either, right? I don't know. Maybe it is magic. So the rubies seem to be the scarab's weakness. So we're going to make some tools out of them, she says. So tools for the job 1, craft a ruby sword and craft a ruby pickaxe. Let me show you those. Head over to the forge. Buy a ruby sword, and a ruby pickaxe. So we're going to need one more mystic ruby fragment. Ton of rubies, 512, because they think they're about the same. Add 512 home wood. So we're going to tackle that later, and in fact, I'm going to do my best to get all of those resources to craft those before we film our next video. How about we work on digging deeper? All right, so we got to find the medallion number 2 from fishing in the desert, find the medallion 3, fragment 3, from collecting flowers in the desert, and find medallion fragment 4 while chopping down palm trees. So the first thing I'm going to do is fish. Fish. Let's go. So when fishing, you had a 0.6% chance of getting the medallion each time you fish. So it's totally possible that you'll get it earlier in your journey. So it's totally possible that you already have this. Not understanding my own notes. Because we did, in fact, have to fish earlier in this in the area, so you may already have it. We did not. We are not one of the lucky ones, so we're gonna have to fish. So we're gonna need approximately 700 fish to get the medallion. Obviously, it's not guaranteed when RNG is involved. But I'm gonna fish for a while, and I'll speed this up, and I will see you guys when I get one.
I did it all. I pulled the weight on my shoulders like it was fate.
Oh, there we go. We got it. That wasn't very long at all. So time for flowers. So if I was one of the lucky ones and I had a gingerbread pickaxe on this account, you might want to do that. It gives you a chance to get 2 every time. But we're just out here with our rune breaker. So we need extra cactus flowers and desert roses to get it to spawn. It is very much like the aurora crystal in the Arctic, where you run around and break crocus flowers until it spawns. Or in the forest, you run around and break all those poppies to get a rainbow poppy flower to spawn. The medallion fragment number 3 is only on the desert roses and the cactus flower loot table, so it won't matter. It won't help you if you're doing the thistles and the cattails and the lilies. Just the roses and the cactus flowers. So let's see. You need approximately 2k to spawn this. 2k flowers. But again, this isn't guaranteed. Sometimes it takes more and sometimes it takes less. The RNG is, she's not very nice. Sometimes she's nice. Luck does not help you out when trying to get it to spawn. So there's that. Let's see. So, I will speed this up, and I will see you once we have medallion fragment number 3. Be back soon.
Don't tell me it was for nothing. You told me love wasn't true 'cause it didn't feel real to a cynic like you, but I'm pretty sure we walked into something. Something about this has changed. I wanna feel you close again. Don't let go. No, I don't want this to end. Remember the start when
spawned. Backtrack, backtrack, backtrack. Backtrack. Where did it spawn at? Where can it be? There it is. There it is. See what it looks like? There we go. Oh, we also finished another collection. Today is just collection day. I believe this one is under stop fishing. Items? Yeah, there it is. All right, so the next thing we need to do is chop down palm trees. And at this point in your journey, you may already have this. Oh, we just got it, right? Wow, first tree that we chopped down. That is super lucky. So now that we've got all of the medallions, we can go talk to the archaeologist. Wow, our luck was good. All right, we found them all. Even without his help, we were able to find them. Okay, so he's giving us the one Sarah found. So that's the last one we need is number 1. So let's craft the medallion. All right. It's got 25% with bonus XP, 15% to luck, and a 15% mystic chance. All right, so we need to talk to the archaeologist. He says, ooh, a desert medallion. Very fancy. Does anything happen when you wear it? Yes, it makes me feel more experienced. Wonderful. I wonder what other magical relics we can find. He only has one more fragment that might belong to something magical. I'm not sure if you're going to like where you'll have to search for those other pieces. I found it while exploring deep underground in Pyramid. The pyramid has an underground. Sure does. The entrance is hidden near the pyramid. It's very dangerous down there. I barely made it out alive. And that's not all. In order to unlock, the entrance is locked, and we need keys to enter. Don't dare enter the pyramid again, so you can have keys that I've never used. Okay. Oh, I don't. He's giving us keys. I can read. Okay. Well, let's put our. I want to try our necklace on. I just want to see what it looks like. Help if I put it in the right spot, huh? Let's move away. Get off our pony. Fancy. It's very nice. Gorgeous. Well, that does it for us today. It was kind of a long one. Thank you guys for joining me for episode 51. And next week, we will take on a Digging Deeper 8 and Tools for the Job 1. I'm going to get most of the items needed for Tools for the Job ahead of time. Do you know someone that is either new to the game or hasn't checked or hasn't checked it out yet? If so, recommend the series to them. Tell them to have a Noob to Pro-a-thon and start at episode 1 if they've never played Skyreacher before. Or if you're playing with somebody who is, hasn't gone through the Arctic, you can have them jump in on those episodes. If you have somebody who is still working on the desert, you can have them go through the Chronicles. I just hope it helps somebody out. I will see you guys next week. Have a great week. Bye.